Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. This is MD Sabil Islam and assistant teacher of renowned high school of Nagore district of Bangladesh, and you are most welcome in my Saiful English Academy, Jalan. Hope that you are very fine by the grace of Allah and watched my previous class smartly and connected you with me. With the reference of my previous classes, this class have been present in front of you, the new argument new class named Passes Narration Dhaka Board 2020. Dhaka Board 2020. So, my dear learners, now let's take a look at the board and try to understand. My dear learners, in my previous classes, you talked about various kinds of rules of narration as well as passes narration. And with the reference of my previous classes, today's class have been present in front of you with our new mentioning class. My dear learners, in my previous classes, you were told rules of passage narration. Rule number one, rule number two, rule number three, rule number four, rule number five, rule number six, rule number seven, rule number eight, rule number nine, rule number 10, and rule number 11. And with the reference of sustenance of rules, today's class I have been present with this class. My dear learners, now take a look at the board and try to understand. So, this question has come in Dhaka Board 2020. My dear learners, take a look at the board and try to understand. Arena said to Shima. Arena said to Shima, why don't you get up early from sleep? Inverted commas. Next, Shima said, inverted comma started, it is hard for me to leave bed early. Inverted commas. Next, again, inverted commas started, alas, it is a bad habit. Inverted commas said Rina. Full stop. Then, inverted commas started, if you leave bed early, you can enjoy sound health. Full stop. Then, follow my advice. Advice. My dear learners, you were told in my previous classes before changing narration from direct to indirect, you'll have to select speaker of the sentence, listener of the sentence, and what categories of sentence. My dear learners, take a look at the board and try to understand. First sentence, why don't you get up from sleep? My dear learners, you have to read the phrases again and again and to be sure about speaker, listener, and categories of sentence. Reading these phrases again and again, we can to be sure that my dear learners, recording verb of first sentence is Rina Setu Shima. Rina Setu Shima. Then next sentence number two. It is tough for me to leave bed early. Repeating verb of this sentence is of course Shima said to Rina. Shima said to Rina. Okay, my dear next then third sentence. Alas, it is a bad habit. The reporting verb of that sentence is Rina said to Shima. Okay, my dear learners. Then sentence number four. If you leave bed early, you can enjoy sound health. Repeating verb of fourth sentence is of course Rina said to Shima. Then sentence number five. Sentence number five. Repeating verb of sentence number five is my dear learners, Rina said to Shima Cho. In this way, being sure various kinds of sentence and various kinds of repeating verb, you have to change narration. Step by step, that means one by one. That's, at first, I'm trying to change sentence number one. Sentence number one is of this passage is that maintenance. Why don't you get up early from sleep? So, maintenance, try to understand. Reporting verb of this sentence is Rina Sakushima, and hence this sentence is started with the W word, and finally there is the notes of question mark, of course. and it's an interrogative sentence. And when you'll be sure about any kinds of sentence of an interrogative sentence, you'll have to follow the previous structures. Of course, so this was the discussion nature of our previous classes. Magellanus, you told about structures of changing the narration from direct to indirect of an interpretive sentences that Magellanus electro use asked instead of said said to. Okay, Medellins. Then your child, Medellins, deleting comma, inverted comma, you'll have to use if or W is right. Hence, this sentence is started with W is word. So it's we have to use W is word right. Then subject. Here subject you, and it must be changed according to object of the putting dot schema. That means she within bracket capital letter S. Then don't must be changed into didn't. Then extension get out early from right. Okay, the Dylan is that you have understood clearly. Now think about sentence number two. Okay, maybe let's a repeating verb of sentence number two is that Shima said to Rina, and hence this sentence is started subject and finally ended with the notes of full stop. So, my dear learners, it's of course an assertive sentence. So, my dear learners, in this case, we'll have to use the structure of assertive sentence of changing narration from direct to indirect. The structure of changing narration from direct to indirect of an assertive sentence is that, my dear learners, you have to use reporting verb Shimon said sure Rena, middle of the statement, deleting comma, inverted comma, you'll have to use the conjunction that, then subject, it must be changed into it, is must be changed into was, then extension, child, for, me change must be changed according to subject of Shima. That means her within bracket as capital letter as cho live right yeah. Okay, and then that's that you have understood clearly. Let's now think about third sentence. Take a look at the board and try to understand. So, third sentence of this passage is that, of course, an exclamatory sentence because this sentence is started with interjection ls and finally the notes of full stop. Of course, it's an exclamatory sentence. So, in this case, at the case of third sentence, taking narration from direct to indirect, will have to follow the structures of narration from direct to indirect of an exclamatory sentence. The structures of changing narration from direct to indirect of an exclamatory sentence is that we'll have to use exclaimed instead of said to. Then there is no change of reporting verb. So, major learners, arena exclaimed instead of said to. Deleting comma inverted comma will have to use that ls must be deleted then subject it verb is in this case you should not change the verb because it's an universal truth sentence. It's a sentence of an universal truth. So my dear, and there is no change of this verb is that habit. Full stop. Okay, my dear learners, of that you have understood clearly. Now think about sentence number four of this passage. Sentence number four of this passage is that, my dear learners, if you live late early, you can enjoy sound sleep. Now try to identify a repeating verb of this sentence. According to my mind, Reading these phrases again and again, I made sure the repeating verb of this sentence is Rina said to Shima. Rina said to Shima. So, may the learners take a look at the board and try to understand. Rina said to Shima, deleting comma inverted comma will have to use that then tense if you must be changed into she. That means Shima, capital letter she, live, wait, early. She, that means capital letter she, can enjoy sound health. Okay, maintenance which you have understood clearly. And now try to think about your sentence number five of these phrases. According to the difference of these phrases, sentence number five, of course, is spoken by Rina, same speaker. So, maintenance at this case, in this case, you'll have to use and then. It's an emphatic sentence, and you'll have to use third or advised instead of said to. Advised, uh, advised her, deleting comma, inverted comma, to, then verb of reported space, follow, my must be changed into her, capital letter, or then extension at Rise. Okay, Magellanus, that you have understood clearly. Magellanus, I don't want to learn in this class, but I am to share some information in this class. Magellanus, of course, you know that I'm a new teacher or new teacher in YouTube channel, and I'm trying to use English conversation at the time of my making various kinds of video classes. So, Magellanus, if you notice any faults or mistakes, please excuse me and try to mature so that I can help you. I can serve you. I can comfort you with my video classes throughout my life. So my dear learners, no more today. Come to see you again with a new arrangement, a new class. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.